One first and foremost, Mark Shalom to those Egyptian worship and Shalom to the Akim, scattered the four corners of the globe, pushing the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. I say Shalom to the Akim out there, and this is a sit-down lesson that I'm going to bring out from the JerusalemPost.com, and this is published by Young Jeremy Bob, published August the 11th, 2023, and last updated on August the 11th, 2023, and it reads, the IDF is ready for war, but harm to Israeli Air Force become more severe. And this is an actual photo right here from the Jerusalem Post. It says the IDF troops in Cyprus this week, simulating a military campaign deep inside Lebanese territory against Hezbollah. It says, amending the reserve protests, the Israeli military is concerned about what will happen when there are more drills starting in September. It says the IDF, which is the Israeli Defense Force, is still ready for war, but harm to the air forces from reservists who are quitting in a protest of judicial overhaul is continually getting more severe, according to the Air Force Chief Tim Bar. Although the IDF top levels will not agree with leaks indicating that the IDF readiness would finally cross a red line in September, the IDF will admit that it also cannot disqualify the possibility of statements on not showing up for service hurt the IDF, that the Air Force chief was quoted as saying, mostly the IDF currently would say that it is difficult to pinpoint whether the IDF readiness for war will drop in a substantial way in September, October, November, or somewhat later. Israeli Defense Force concerns over war readiness in the following months. By the nature of August being a month when there are few Air Force drills and more pilot on vacation, even in the normal time periods, the IDF is still certainly more concerned about what will happen when there are more drills starting in September. It says we have large security-related responsibilities on our shoulders. I expect all of you to attend the drills and put aside Slovakia. Put aside any difficulties you may have. It says Barr told some 60 reservists service across the Air Force. In addition to the tone of the IDF continues to show a sense of degradation and deep concern about the future, even if it's not specific as the leaks report on Friday about a near immediately deadline for losing readiness. It says there are also different pieces of the Air Force that are harmed on different levels, with the capability to carry out airstrikes remaining strong, but with the Air Force training school taking significant hits. It says further, there are other areas where the military is also taking significant hits, such as Slovakia.
So boost your bottom line by switching today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities. So, are we continuing with it to get them all national?
Absolutely. We need more bottom line Comcast for this by plus now.
And thanks to you, our house, Blackpool, and the walking track is becoming residents so much.
Can't wait for bingo, right? Early retirement, huh?
It says further, there are other areas where the military is also taking significant hits, such as in military intelligence, but where the impact will not reach the capability to fight a war as much as it will impact how cutting-edge aspects of the IDF approach to war are in general. Reservist air groups are always being damaged or different levels.
Plus, get 2,500 purchase limits when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
It says the judicial coup is destroying Israel internally and involving internal threats, protesting organizers said in a response to the Barr comments. On the positive side, the IDF was very happy with its draft numbers for the last 2 weeks. Bridges and the other land warfare units. Top officials are making an unusual amount of outreach to new recruits. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. As we see, what the latest military drills that's going to take place throughout the month of September. And I believe the Israeli Defense Force, they're going to be in Cyprus. They're going to have a military exercise drill that's going to take place. And especially due to their latest military exercise drill that they had with the United States a couple of weeks ago. And then their previous military exercise drills when they was doing a potential multi-cross border escalations and tensions. That's what we've been seeing increasing throughout the Middle East. Prime example, Iran versus Israel, Hezbollah versus Israel, the Houthi rebels versus Israel, pro-Iranian groups against Israel. So those are prime examples that we are seeing ongoing escalations. So that shows you that the Israeli Defense Force got a lot of adversaries, even though they got allies as well too, but they definitely got a lot of adversaries. And their biggest adversary is Iran. And this is Matthews plus the resistance of the Palestinians as well too, and Hezbollah on top of that. And this is Matthew chapter 24, verse 6 to verse 8, and it reads through the Holy Scriptures. And this is from BibleGateway.com, and it reads, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet." Matthew 24 and verse 7, and it reads to the Holy Scriptures, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places." Matthew 24 and verse 8, and it reads to the Holy Scriptures, "And all of these are the beginning of sorrows." So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying of this recent news article published by Yonai Jeremy Bob from the JerusalemPost.com, as it was published on August the 11th, 2023, and last updated on August the 11th, 2023, as it says again, the IDF, which is the Israeli Defense Force, is ready for war, but harm to Israeli Air Force become more severe. So with that, once again, hopefully this lesson was edifying. I would like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, B'Kakadash. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.